Let's talk about Maruts.
Sweet. They used...
We're back from holidays.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that intro.
We're back from holidays.
It wasn't holidays, it was... Well, Evan was on holidays.
I was on holidays.
Yeah, okay, it was holidays. Evan's back. Yay.
Nathan was always here.
Yeah.
He couldn't record anything by himself, though.
Because it would be really hard to hold two sides of a conversation with myself.
Well,
especially for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, that would be bad. We're talking about Maruts.
What the fuck's a Marut?
Buddy, you're gonna friggin' love this.
Is it like a shitty Guardians of the Galaxy ripoff?
I'm a root.
I'm a root. Oh, this is a great episode starting off.
I've never been more ashamed of you.
That's not true. You know I've done plenty of shameful things in my
Oh,
life.
God. Let me read to you from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Just a little disclaimer. We're recording a lot of episodes today, and it's already 9:30 at night.
Well, the quality of this episode will be fine.
Fingers crossed.
No, this one will be fine.
You're going to be pretty excited.
I'm already excited, Evan. I get to be in a room with you.
Oh my god. Let's read Maruts. Here, let me read to you, Nathan. Let me educate you.
Tell me a bedtime story.
The nigh unstoppable inevitables serve a singular purpose. They enforce contracts forged in the Hall of Concordance in the city of Sigil. Primus, the leader of the Modrons,
Great band.
created Maruts and other inevitables to bring order to dealings between planar folk. Many creatures, including Yugoloths, will enter into a contract with inevitables if asked. Check out our episode on Yugoloths.
That's actually really cool.
Because that is just a really hot little nugget.
I love hot nugs.
So
That's what they used to call me back in high school.
oh my god. So these guys, they're just like big suits of armor, like big construct suits of armor.
Like golems?
Yeah, similar to.
Look at our golem episode, too.
Oh my gosh. Maruts serve as cosmic enforcers. The Hall of Concordance is an embassy of pure law and sigil, the City of Doors. In the hall, two parties who agree to mutual terms and who pay the requisite gold to... Oh god, I gotta make sure I pronounce this right. Kolyarut?
That's probably wrong. Let's be honest here.
A mechanical engine of absolute jurisprudence?
Jurisprudence.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a legal term. You fucking uncivilized swine.
In the hall, two parties who agree to mutual terms and who pay the requisite gold to Kolyarut, a mechanical engine of absolute jurisprudence.
No, that's...
Fuck's sake!
Jurisprudence.
Jurisprudence.
Like Dear Prudence, but juris.
You wrote a song about that. Don't you have a song that's just Dear Prudence?
No, it sounds like Dear Prudence. Do you want me to start playing?
Let me just
into the microphone?
Let me just try this fucking sentence again. Jurisprudence. In the hall, two parties who agree to mutual terms and who pay the requisite gold to Kolyarut, a mechanical engine of absolute jurisprudence, can have their contract chiseled onto a sheet of gold that is placed in the chest of a Marut. From that moment until the contract is fulfilled, the Marut is bound to enforce its terms and to punish any party who breaks them. A Marut resorts to lethal force only when a contract calls for it, when the contract is fully broken, or when the Marut is attacked.
That's cool.
They have a very specific purpose.
They're very specific.
Inevitables care nothing for the spirit of an agreement, only the letter. A Marut enforces what is written, not what was meant by or supposed to be understood from the writing.
Oh, there's your plot hook.
Yes. The Kolyarut rejects contracts that contain vague, contradictory, or unenforceable terms. Beyond that, it doesn't care whether both parties understand what they're agreeing to. A small army of solicitors waits outside the Hall of Concordance, eager to sell their expertise in the crafting or vetting of contracts.
That's super cool.
They're neat. They're neato burrito.
So if you ever want to do a deal with the devil, get one of these boys.
No kidding. especially considering their CR25.
Maruts are?
Maruts are
Holy
CR25.
dick.
So let's dig into the stat block.
Wow,
a little
I was
bit here.
expecting like 10.
No, buddy, these guys mean business. So they're large constructs. AC 22, hit points 432,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
speed of 40 feet, and a flying hover speed of 30 feet.
Now, what is a hover speed?
So I looked this up. Oh, and I hope I get it right. I believe it's you have a flying speed, and normally, if you're knocked prone while you're flying, you just go to the ground.
Okay.
But I believe if you have hover, you just stay in the air.
Huh. I think if you get knocked prone, you like fall at a set rate.
Probably.
But
Like
yeah,
like a feather fall.
so
kind
if you
of
have
thing.
like a hover, then you only
Yeah,
fall
yeah.
that much or something.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's something like that.
Okay, so small but cool.
Exactly.
All right.
As for the stats, its worst stat is Dex with a +1. Strength is a 28.
Yeah.
+9. Constitution 26. Intelligence 19. Wisdom 15. Charisma 18.
So this thing has better stats than like all of the Elder Elementals.
Yep.
Sick.
This thing means business. It's very cool. Resists thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Is immune to poison. Cannot be charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or made unconscious.
Oh, that's interesting.
Has a dark vision up to 60 feet and a passive perception of 20. Knows and speaks all languages, but rarely does so.
Cool.
Very cool. And then CR25, as we already mentioned. The Marut is immune to any spell or effect that would alter its form.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
that's an obvious one. The Marut is an innate spellcaster.
Okay.
But
Sorry, is this thing living or a construct?
it's a construct.
Weird.
But it only has one spell that it can cast
Oh, God.
at will.
Is it a good one?
It is very good.
Is it Fireball?
It's Plane Shift.
Whoa.
Yep.
At will?
At will. A 7th level.
Whoa.
Yep. 7th level spell. It has 3 legendary resistances per day. And has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Still getting over Plane Shift.
That's not even the coolest part, buddy.
Oh, give me its attacks.
So, the Marut makes 2 slam attacks.
So they're lame.
It has a multi-attack.
Yeah.
It's not lame.
Oh.
Unnerving Slam. Melee weapon. Unnerving.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. But I'll tell you what it does. It is a melee weapon attack, and it is an automatic hit.
Wow.
Yep. With a reach of 5 feet.
It just hits?
Can hit one target automatically.
Okay.
On a hit, target takes 60 force damage, and is pushed up to 5 feet away from the Marut if it is huge or smaller.
6d4?
No. 60. 60.
Sorry. 6-0?
Yes.
60.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me?
It makes 2 of these attacks,
And it just hits?
and they both automatically hit.
And it deals 60 damage?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay. And then it pushes you how much?
Up to 5 feet.
That's nothing.
If you are huge or smaller.
What the fuck? What?
It's so silly.
What the flying fuck?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. It has 2 other abilities.
Oh my god.
It has 2 other actions it can take. It has a Blazing Edict, the recharge of 5 to 6. Arcane energy emanates from the Marut's chest in a 60-foot cube. Every creature in that area takes 45 radiant damage. Each creature that takes any of this damage...
Wait, no save?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
You just take it.
Yep.
Each creature that takes any of this damage must succeed on a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw or be stunned until the end of the Marut's next turn.
Jesus.
Recharge 5/6.
Jesus.
And its last action is called Justify. The Marut targets up to 2 creatures it can see within 60 feet of it. Each target must succeed on a DC 20 Charisma saving throw or be teleported to a teleportation circle in the Hall of Concordance and Sigil. A target fails automatically if it is incapacitated. If either target is teleported in this way, the Marut teleports with it to the circle. After teleporting in this way, the Marut can't use this action until it finishes a short or long rest. These things are stupid.
Yeah. Holy dicks.
Yep.
How many can How many can teleport?
Two
Two?
and the Marut.
So you like get stunned by its thing and then get taken to the hall.
Yep.
And then half your party dies.
Yep.
Except not actually, because their job is to take them back and not just kill them. Is that correct?
It depends what the
Depends what the
contract
contract
is.
says. Well,
I just can't get over. It makes 2 guaranteed attacks,
yep.
and they're 60 force damage each.
Like,
Here, you want to look?
no, I believe. I just want to. What? Why? Why does this exist? It even says automatic hit.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
Yeah, literally.
Level 18 paladin with your 30 AC. Doesn't matter. You're taking 120 damage.
30 AC. Oh my god.
You're taking 120 force damage from this thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. But it can only plane shift itself.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was just plane shift, because then it could like, I don't feel like dealing with you right now. Boop.
Yes.
Wow. 400. Wow.
Yeah.
This thing fucks.
It's really cool.
It is super cool.
This would have been perfect for you to use in that one Modron campaign you had planned for us.
It would have. Too bad that never happened.
Rest in peace.
Hashtag Hiram.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, back on topic. Yeah, I don't see... Okay, so, like, first of all, the art is really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can really appreciate that. And I really like the lore behind it. Like, the whole, like, making a deal with, like, a devil.
Yeah.
Or a Yugoloth.
Yep.
And then before they sign, they're like, hold on, let my lawyer read this.
Yeah.
And then he, like, snaps. You all go to the plane. Like, you get a Marut. They put the contract inside themselves.
Yep.
But, like, fighting one of these things
would be a disaster.
Like,
it's force damage too.
Yeah. Which is resisted by all of, like, nothing in this game.
Basically.
Like, there's a few things.
We found something the other day that did, but I can't remember what. I think it was a spell that let you do it.
And I think barbarians resist everything but psychic.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, 60 damage on automatic hit is like not, and like this thing's not the quickest thing in the world, so you can always like hit and run. But still, like,
it's just so unfair though.
But then if you're hitting and running, then it can just stun you.
Yeah.
Or teleport you.
Yep.
Like, wow.
They're cool, man.
They are super cool.
When I was first reading through this book, I saw that and I immediately thought of you. Because I know how much you love the constructy,
Oh, they're so cool.
tinkery sort of side of things.
Why just play D&D when I can play my Warhammer 40k game inside of D&D also? Duh.
Why just play D&D when you can be Optimus Prime?
Exactly.
Optimus Primus. Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh. I also wouldn't call this thing a Marut.
Merit?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. Potato.
Marut. I would love to talk about enemy encounter boss, but I can't.
No.
Because this thing's Sierra 25.
Yeah.
And is only a boss.
That's,
a cool one.
The CR deals with itself.
This is the kind of thing that you can like throw at like a party of like 4 level like 15 to 17s.
Yeah. And
they're like, yeah, we got this. They don't got this.
No, not a chance.
I mean, like, well, they can if they play it smart, but
that automatic hit though is so. I mean, it is a melee, but this thing can fly.
It can, and it has magic resistance, and it can't be like polymorphed or whatever.
Nope.
Like, obviously, you can still like mess with it, but also it being a construct means that there's like a decent number of spells that don't affect it.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing fucks, dude.
Yeah.
Go gadget, fuck arm.
It's really, really cool.
Hydraulic presses your ass back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
I think it's really fucking neat. Yeah, it's a boss through and through though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the only thing it could be.
And it's the type of boss where if you're fighting it, you've done it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have
you
no
deserve it.
reason to be fighting this thing.
Yeah, even if someone's contract was like to come and kill your player.
Yeah.
Or your character.
Like, then it's your fault for signing that contract.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, I also really appreciate how it doesn't care the spirit; it cares the
That's
word.
right. That's right.
That's super
It
neat
has to be
because
very specific.
well, it makes sense too.
Yeah.
Like they're all about absolute order,
Yeah.
right? So you know, saying "oh, we had a verbal agreement,"
It doesn't matter. It
that
doesn't mean
does
shit.
not mean shit. What's on the page is what's on the page.
Don't break the agreement unless you want to take 120 force damage every turn.
God, I just want to like heat metal this thing for 8 hours.
Yeah, so it's essentially a suit of armor with an eyeball
Yeah.
at the top,
And,
then
Sauron's eye in the middle of it.
well, that's the gold contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's almost like the clock for it, like it
Yeah,
powers
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's super neat. I
It
like
is
how it
really
has
neat.
it's justified the way they justified it having a flight speed. So this thing is probably 4 tons of iron.
Yeah.
And it's 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
And the way they justified it by having flight is by putting Hermes
Yeah,
little
that's right.
winged boots on it and putting 2 little sets of wings on its shoulders and yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, that'll
looks,
get this thing in the air.
that looks fine to me.
It's from Sigil. It doesn't need to be
I mean,
explained.
they are the place of things, mechanical things,
Mechanist.
modrons,
Mechanics.
duodrons, tridons, triceradons.
Nope. Did you know there are dinosaur stats?
Of course,
Why?
because the island of Chult.
I don't know that.
It's one of the precons, and there's dinosaurs,
Oh.
and there's zombie dinosaurs. Wow, what a great specific Monster Monday this is. I mean, this thing's really cool, but I don't know what to say besides if you're fighting this, you fucked up somehow.
Yeah, no, this is your own fault.
This is a really cool protector of the city of Sigil,
Yeah.
which is already a cool city.
Yeah.
And I would recommend anyone who's listening to this read about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then start throwing deals with the devils towards your players.
Mm-hmm. Oh, as
And
a
then-
DM, it'd be a really fun challenge to try to get your players to break the contract somehow, so you can pit this thing.
So you
against them.
purposefully,
Yeah.
and then you
I just
tell
think
them
that'd
that
be funny.
then you tell them it's their own fault
That's
for
right.
breaking the contract, even though you know that you did
this
it.
to yourself. Snicker, snicker, snicker.
You're 80 health wizard. It's
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I'll get hit once.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh my. Oh, oh.
The character that I'm playing as now, same for you. Getting hit twice by this thing would just kill us outright.
Well, getting hit once by this thing, would KO or
Yeah.
knock us unconscious.
Yeah. No. I could survive.
What?
I have 70 hit points.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I took the tough feat.
Right. We haven't played in
Oh, I wanna
2-3
play so
weeks.
bad. More than that, bud.
Has it been that long already?
Yeah. It's been 6 weeks.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, dog.
No way.
He left beginning of June.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I miss you, D&D. Even though I DM for my other campaign, but I miss you.
I've just been planning Marut episode after Marut episode.
Yeah, guys, I hope you buckle in because next week is Marut Revisited. And then the week after that is Marut Part 3 Electric Boogaloo.
Why is part 3 Electric Boogaloo?
Because Part 2 was revisited.
But Marut 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, that rhymes.
Yes.
All right. So I'm sorry. Evan, just take that out in post. Don't actually though. So this week's episode is Maruts. Next week's episode is Maruts 2 Electric Boogaloo. And then the week after that is Maruts 3 Dispatchio 2. Okay. There.
This is the worst episode of Monster Monday we've ever recorded.
Probably.
Use Maruts.
Yeah. But don't use them as bosses. Use them as reasons to not have to. So use them as reasons to have to follow a contract to a T.
Yep.
When you signed a bad contract and try and get yourself out of it.
Yep.
Use them as punishment without punishing your players.
Yes. Have them know that if they mess up,
Yeah.
this is what they have in store.
The threat of punishment without the actual action of it can sometimes lead to shit, what are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
And then you call and then creative things happen. Or then they fight a Marut. And they die.
Hopefully they're not
And your campaign's over and it's easy.
Hopefully they're not 19th level or lower.
Yeah, this thing fucks.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Well, thanks for listening to our rambles.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Don't put your head on the microphone.
I'm sorry, people. Goodbye.
They're just like big suits of armor, like big construct suits of armor.
Like golems?
Yeah, similar to.
Look at our golem episode too.
Oh my gosh.
go to our merch store.
What?
Well, plug all of our other episodes. Might as well plug our merch store.
Download on iTunes.
Oh my god.
Listen on SoundCloud. Watch on YouTube.
Join us. Email us. Comment on Reddit.
Statblockofficial@gmail.com.
Okay, let's get back to the actual episode.
Jesus. I'll put that shit at the end.